Hello, I am Q from QAnon. I am, believe it or not, the great I am. Island Motel, right there. I am. Islander. Icelander. I am Donald Trump's soul from the future. You're living in the past, Jethro Tull. And in advance, JD Vance, JD's my pop-up, ET ancestor simulation. It's really ridiculous that in 2026 I have to do this because I'm talking about simulation theory and I'm being called retarded, uh, crazy, delusional, schizophrenic, can't form logical thought, incompetent, while other people are writing books. Nick Bostrom from the University of Oxford believes we live in a simulation. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world and is in Rizwan Verk's book. I'm not sure Elon Musk is real. I want to see if Elon Musk, and I want to see if Rizwan Verk is real. As I suspect that's me. Because Rizwan, Rizzo from Greece, could be Wizard. Olivia Newton-John is in that. Olivia's my niece. She sings the Dolphin song. Dolphin Road is right there. So Kay Reno, Time Traveler. I get downloads via neutrino beam. So Powder, how he, you see how he was targeted for his supernatural abilities? So my powder about to upgrade. But right now I use the drugstore stuff and it's called Neutrogena. So neutrino beam. Kay Reno has a song, Time Traveler. That is the most wicked, conscious rapper. There's no way he wrote those songs. No way, Kay Reno, did you write those songs? You're not enlightened or you'd be Q. The stuff you're talking about is all the stuff I'm being targeted for while you become famous for, like, is he real? Kay Reno? There's a song called, he has a song, I'm About to Be the President. Has a song, Duality, The Grand Deception, and he has another one. If you listen to his song, there's no way. The Annihilation of the Evil Machine. That's not. Your songs are about Q. Kay Reno. So I get downloads via neutrino beam. So I'm Elon Musk. I'm all of the billionaires. Anybody who sold their soul, I am their soul. I am the soul of everybody who ever was, is, or will be. Because we're all one consciousness. Until you understand that, you won't understand a word I say. You won't understand a word I say. You'll keep subscribing to these Donald Trumps who believe war and borders, things that separate. Donald Trump, I believe, is a Grandmaster Mason. They keep this information from you, and now you see that it's not just because of an oath. They'll literally kill the person who that information belongs to keep their secrets, because at the top they do gay things. It's called brotherly love. They do gay things. They don't want their wives to know these things because they're naturally men. Are naturally, a lot of them are closet. I don't know if all of them, but a lot of them are closet because of the chemicals in the water, in the food, you eat estrogen. Stop doing that. Eating estrogen meat is not a manly thing to do. I am Manly P. Hall, the secret teachings of all ages. What are you going to do when Sheriff John Brown comes for you. I'm a smart aleck. I sucked Alec's cock in John Brown's store in Hunt Valley. So I'm Valley girl. I used to live on Arden Valley Court. Valerie. Valerie Bertinelli. I'm Eddie Van Halen. 5150. Over and over again. Do you know what a 5150 is? That's a involuntary psych hold. I didn't deserve one day in the ward. If I deserved it, then Rizwan Virk deserves it. Elon Musk, Nick Bostrom, and anybody else who's making a living talking about simulation theory, aliens. It's like they're all part of some kind of big lie. Some kind of cosmic mind fuck where none of them know what the fuck they're talking about. They're like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Either ride the gravy train. Have a cigar. Not knowing what these AI videos, they'll watch them so they can mimic what they're told to believe. But they can't back it up like they were given the answer to the equation without knowing how to do it. Knowing how to do the math. You know, I could prove Q. I can't do calculus. That's not my thing. I don't know how to do it. But I can weave magic like nobody's business. Look at this nonsense. Like, what do we pay these people for in Congress? What do we pay them for? I contacted Larry Hogan. I contacted the mayor in 2 different counties, Snow Hill and Mayor Rick Meehan. Attorney General. I contacted the bar. My lawyer, my defense lawyer, did not speak to me. My daughter paid him. And then he never, most lawyers have a consultation. He wouldn't, not only would he not speak to me, he purposely ignored my calls where I could have paid for a independent, that's competency to send somebody to the ward for 6 months. That's somebody who can't afford to pay an independent doctor. Why wouldn't my lawyer, moronic law, why wouldn't you, I have the money to pay. I even told him, I said, I'll pay several different doctors just so when I sue them, I'm going to get punitive damages. I'm telling you, I was willing to spend $10,000 to get 4 different opinions because they would all be competent. He wouldn't call me. So I'm suing moronic law. That's why I was like, I think I own moronic law. I think it's going to be moronic Sandman law. Because I see his stuff is all, he's advertising on my gang stalkers. The stalk by the feds. Stalk by the feds, and you have my gang stalking lawyer advertising. That's hilarious. So what, you just sold me out for your little 15 minutes of fame? You don't figure out gang stalking from a little meaningless affair gone Fatal Attraction. Lenny, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Len, Steal My Sunshine. She's the sunshine Superman. Donovan was my cellmate. You don't figure this out. I have been under the most wicked spiritual warfare, attacked by police, judges, lawyers, wardens, state's attorneys, public defenders, mayors. That's what it took for me and a third eye awakening to see into spirit, to see the gang stalking. Otherwise, they hang in the shadows. You would just think you had a black cloud following you. So she's got legs. I don't believe a word you say. And I'm going to sue you too. I'm going to sue you too. Who do you guys think you are? All you narcissism experts? All you supposedly chosen ones speaking for the chosen ones? Who are you? I am the chosen one. Are you spying on me? What are you talking about? You are all third eye blind. As you're talking about the chosen ones, I'm literally channeling cow humanoids. As you're driving through the McDonald's drive-through, doing your chosen one videos. And I'm just mocking. I see them in their cars and stuff, and I can just imagine as they're doing these chosen one things, talking these videos, and then I just can imagine just watching where they go, what they're doing. This one's going and having an affair on their wife, and on their wife and or their husband, and so I was like, who are you all? All you all doing the like the twins, the trend, and then my videos get blocked for copyright, and it's for education only. I'm not trying to get any money. None of them. These young little, I don't. These youngsters. I'm like, you weren't even alive when that music came out. What are you doing? It's like you kind of stole my idea, but it's just your opinion of it. I don't give a fuck what you think about that song. I teach them and teach the occult symbolism in the video, the lyrics behind the name, and Twins the Trends gets on Saturday Night Live. Never heard in the air of the night. In the air tonight. Never heard in the air tonight. That's my song on the 107 video. With peaches at the end. Impeach. And inauguration. Lou. He's a fence man. He has an auger. I'm a space cop. A police chase. My son chase. Blaring sirens. Blair was my mom's boyfriend. A bullhorn. A bullpen. A precinct. Sink. A chief. I'm your captain. I'm your captain. Who else is gonna bring you a broken arrow? Rod robbed me at gunpoint. Rod Stewart. Tim Stewart, the guy that went crazy. So the news says. It's funny as this guy went crazy about QAnon and killed his family. Tim Stewart is an old friend of mine. Not that guy, just the name Tim Stewart. So it's beyond coincidental. This is where synchronicity. Oh my gosh, I just saw something else with Dr. Young. Welcome to the jungle. Jumanji. You are in a holographic universe. This information, the sad thing is this information is out there. It's available. It's not pumped through that big box. You have to use your mind, and my husband used to call this my little box. He used to sit and watch Swamp People reruns. I was like, how many times can you watch that? Troy is my cousin, is my Aunt Peach's stepson. So now do you see how dangerous fake news is? Like, there's all this stuff about Donald Trump being a time traveler. But Donald Trump you can't just say you're a time traveler. And I have all this information, and as long as you don't hear about me, it looks like it's Donald Trump and Elon Musk that are going to save the world. And that's how they do the New World Order. But really, it was supposed to be for me, because I'm a pharaoh. And I was like, I have great ideas. The government is the problem. I said there wouldn't be any homelessness. Everybody would, get their $200, and then, $200 every time you pass go, or whatever. So the Monopoly man in my old reality used to have a monocle. It's called the Mandela effect. So the great I am, Melissa. Okay, so the great I am, Melissa Etheridge. I am. Ridgely is an old friend. I don't think I ever had friends, actually, so it's a person that I knew. I don't think any of my friends have ever been my friends. I think I've been gang stalked since birth. My family is the Kennedy curse. It's parallel to my family. I think, like, my mother was a psychic that was targeted. From the time she was a baby, her dad raped her, molested her, and her sister Janie's got a gun. Like, these shamans, these Freemasons at the top do these things. They're pedophiles. And Donald Trump's one of them. There's pictures of Elon Musk, Amber Heard, saying that Elon Musk is on the list. Why would you listen to any of these people? I'm telling you, I'm being stalked by Elon Musk. And before this, I know I'm being stalked by Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I'm anonymous. Anonymous has warnings, although I did not do that. 4chan. I can't confirm. I can tell you that they do these things. They torture me and they get the adrenochrome in dreams. They're parasitic. They're energy vampires. They're astral parasites. They're astral parasites. So in your dreams, what they need is they need you to be scared. Like Jennifer's Body. They need you to be scared. So I'm so trained at it that's why I'm the one fighting the cabal, because I don't care. I've already had my face cut off. You've already taken adrenochrome. You've already drowned me. You've already raped me in my dreams. So do it. So I'm like, reality is some kind of a lucid dream. Seriously, it's not going to be black and white and rich and poor anymore. It's going to be people who understand Q, the wheat, against everybody else, the non-player characters, the tares. It's going to be like the end of They Live, where you see, wow, she's telling the truth. Even if you don't believe QAnon, do I look like I deserved 2 years of my life stolen from me because I'm incompetent? And my family of 30 years now? And even my family. Nobody cares? Not a peep. I sent letters to my dad. I called my friend that was a lawyer that I had an affair with. I had a menage with my lawyer. He should be barred. He's sleeping with his clients.